Hello to all my uniques out there. This is your favorite girl, Akudo. Welcome to your unique wisdom. For today, we're still talking about the five love languages. And for today's topic, we're going to talk about the last one, physical touch. To all my returning subscribers, Ndemne Jaba, my own people, my OGs, hello and welcome back. For those of you that are not part of my family, I have been watching you guys. Come and join us. You see the red button that says subscribe? Click on that button. Wait for the notification bell. Click on that one too, so that you come and join more family. All right? Now let's jump right into it. We talked about love language. Love language is the way we express and receive love. We've talked about the five different types of love languages. We talked about words of affirmation. We talked about quality time. We talked about receiving gifts. And the last video we did was about acts of service. If you have not watched these four videos, please go back and watch them. The link is in the description box, so just click on the link and it will take you directly to the video. So we're going to do the fifth one, physical touch. When we talk about physical touch, what comes to your mind? This is the one that most people like or express and receive love through this one. Physical touch, most people I see, they'll tell you words of affirmation, physical touch. Receiving gifts, physical touch. Quality time, physical touch. Acts of service, physical touch. So physical touch is like the aqua akoro. It is like in the middle. Whatever happens, the physical touch they can't wait. It's not going anywhere. So let's see the definition and know maybe why. What's the reason? Why is it always there? The agadabachirozo of love language is physical touch. Let's go and let's see the definition. Okay. The definition says physical touch is one of the five love languages and it refers to expressing and receiving affection through touch, physical closeness, and other forms of physical connection. Three of them. It is how we express and receive love through touch, physical closeness, and physical connection. And they can include kissing, hugging, holding hands, and sex are all ways of showing love through the physical touch in physical language. Okay? So it's trying to tell you that when we talk about physical touch, three things come into our mind. Number one is the actual touch. Number two is the physical closeness, being physically close with somebody. Number three is the physical connection with somebody. Then, when we talk about the touch can be kissing, it can be hugging, it can be holding hands, it can be sex, the whole entirety of sex, all the ways of showing love through physical touch. Most people I know, or I don't know, they believe in expressing love through physical touch. There are some people, they like to hold hands with their partners when they sit. Maybe I've seen some women or some men, they'll be rubbing their partner's thigh, the leg, the thigh, just as they're talking, they're rubbing the husband or the wife's thighs. I have seen some couples, their physical touch is rubbing their spouse back. And when they sit close, they just rub their spouse back. I've seen some people, they just scratch like this on their spouse back. I've seen some other people, they rub the shoulder. That's their own way, physical touch. I've even seen some people, they rub their partner's ear. You might think it's weird, but I've seen it. She is sitting close to her husband and she's just, leaning on her husband and her husband is just pulling on the ear. So physical touch is anything that brings you closer or connected to the person. And that's how we express love. Like the definition say, it can also be sex. It can also be sex, love making, it can be hugging, it can be kissing. That is how you express love. So before I continue, there is something I have to say here. If your partner, your husband, or your wife, your partner's love language is physical touch, you cannot not N-O-T, have what I call ahofo. In English language, body pain. Another word, you cannot be irritated easily. There are some people, once you touch them, they are irritated. So you can, if your husband or your wife's love language is touch, physical touch, they like to hold your hands when you're in public and you're hitting them. Don't touch me. Or maybe she's the one or he's the one that likes to hug, and then you keep you keep pushing him away or her away. Or maybe he or she is the one that wants to rub your back and you keep hitting his hand. Stop it. Stop it. That's not right. That is the way they receive love. So the more they try to touch you and you knock their hands off, or you move their body, or you tell them no, or they come to kiss you and you put your head away, the message you are sending is, I don't love you. I can't stand you. Please don't touch me. That's irritating me. I don't want that touch. That's the message you're sending. But maybe you don't, maybe that's not even what you're sending. Maybe what you wanted to say is, don't touch me, don't touch me. My boss is around. Or I don't know what message you are planning to send. But I'm telling you now that the message he is receiving is, don't touch me, you disgust me. Don't come close to me, I don't want to be around you. Don't touch me. Keep your hands to yourself. Keep your mouth to yourself. Keep your body to yourself. Don't come close to me. And once you keep sending the message, he or she, after some time, will get the message and they will withdraw from you. My sister, my brothers, that's why I wanted to treat this as the last love language. In our Igbo language, I'm Igbo, for body pain, you're always my sister, why now? Why would you want to be in a relationship nobody can touch you? My brother, why do you want to be in a relationship you can't hold hands with people? You cannot be, nobody can touch your hand, nobody can touch your head, nobody, you don't want to be touched. So why are we in a relationship? Unfortunately for you, the person you're in the relationship with, physical touch is their love language. That's how they receive love. Excuse me. So that's how they receive love. So, like the definition I said, it has to do with the physical touch, the physical closeness, and the physical connection. You have to take time and be connected to the person you are married to or the person you are in a relationship with. You have to know if that is their love language, like I've been saying in the other 4 previous videos. Then you have to give them love that way. Because if you don't give them love that way, they will not receive that you love them. If you like, go out there and buy them a Lexus. Go out there and buy them the car they call, is it a Bugatti? Go out there and buy them a Bentley. But if their love language is physical touch, you buy them all this, but you don't touch them. You buy them a mansion to live in, but you don't touch them. You get them hire a chef that cooks for them, but you don't touch them. You get all the poems and write beautiful poems, words of affirmation, enlarge them, put them in frames all over her room, but you don't touch her. My brother, nkete, nkete, you just wasted your time. Because no matter what you do, she sees it that you are compensating. You are patronizing. She's not interested. On the other way, he will believe you are patronizing. You're just compensating. He is not interested because what he is interested in is physical touch, physical closeness, physical connection with you, and you are not giving. And you think that giving him the whole money in the world will make him say, oh, you know what, Akudo really loves me. You see the watch she bought me a Rolex wristwatch. Did you see the car he bought me? Did you see this he bought me? Oh, Akudo is such a giver. Akudo gives me all the money in the world. No, he will not appreciate it because his love language is physical touch. That's what he needs, and you're not giving it. My sister, my brother, I want to tell you people, money is good, but money is not everything. There are people that they loved, they love gifts. That's their love language. They give. Remember what I said about gifts? It's not you demanding when and where and how much it will cost. That is not receiving gift, is not your love language. Greed is. In physical touch, they want to be close to you. They want to be very close to you. They want to be connected with you. They want to touch you. They want to hold hands while you're going down the street. When you guys are taking a walk, when you guys sit down, they want to put their head on your shoulder. They want to put their legs on you. They want to put their hands on you. They want to just rub your legs. That's all that makes them happy. That's how they receive love. That's what they are interested in. Every other thing you think you're doing, they are not interested in it. They don't care. They don't care about what you buy. They don't care if you buy a vacation to Paris, you buy them a vacation to Las Vegas, you get them a cabin in Las Vegas, you get them this, you get them that. They don't care. Unless you're buying those cabin or the vacation for them to go there and physical touch will take place. Because if there is no physical touch, I don't care where you take them to vacation, it doesn't mean a thing to them. It does not mean a thing to them. My sister, my brother, I want you to understand that it is high time we begin to put a little bit more in our relationship. Relationship is not about, I love you, honey, honey, darling, darling, sweetie, sweetie. Relationship is work. When you see couples and they are so happy and they are so connected and they are laughing all the time, you're like, oh, they are so much in love. If you're an African like me, they will say, child, this woman, oh, the wife is using juju. The wife is using juju on that man. Child, that wife has killed. If the man loves the woman, they will say, child, this man is using juju on the woman. If it is the other way, the woman is using juju on the man. Oh no, I'm telling you, voodoo is involved. This cannot be, because we don't know love, because we don't see true love, because we cease to work on our marriages. Once we get married, we relax and think, oh, I'm here now, I ain't going nowhere. And God has blessed me with 2, 3 children. Where else can he go? Does he want to pay child support? Oh, he doesn't want to pay child support. So he ain't going nowhere. So we are stuck. So we relax. We don't work at it anymore. Marriage is work. Happiness is work. Having a blissful marriage is work. You have to study who you're married to. You have to bring new things into your marriage. You have to spice your marriage up. You have to know the love language of the person you're married to. Then know how to meet those love languages. Always think about, how do I make this person happy? How do I put a smile on this person's face? And I promise you, I guarantee you, once you keep working at it, once you keep putting in your best, once you keep putting your best foot forward, that marriage is going to last. That marriage is going to be a blessing. But are you willing to work? Physical touch. How do you express love through physical touch? Do you like the hugging? Do you like the kissing? Do you like the holding hands? Do you like the rubbing of the shoulder? Do you like the rubbing of the thighs? Do you like the rubbing of the back? Do you like physical touch? Now ask yourself, your partner, that man, that woman you are in a relationship with, I want you to think back. Do you think physical touch is his or her love language? Do you notice that she likes to touch, she likes to rub you, she likes to give you a peg? Are you the kind of man that say, it's too much? It's too much. Why is that you kiss me all the time? It's too much. Or are you the kind of woman, I don't want that holding. Can't you keep your hands to yourself? My sister, my brother, if that is how your partner expresses love, what have I been saying in all the first 4 videos? If that is the way your partner expresses love, then you have to meet them at the point of their need. Their need is physical touch. Their need is they want to receive your love through physical touch. They want you to express your love through physical touch. You have to meet them at the point of that need. Because it is only when you meet them at that point will he truly be satisfied and happy that really you are in love with me. Because you're showing it through the thing the way he reads love. You are actually showing him love through the way he can read it, interpret it, and receive it. And once you do that for him or you do that for her, then you guys are set on the right path. My sister, my brother, we have talked about the 5 different love languages. Words of affirmation. Are you affirming them with your words and what you have written? He says it's from the words and the written words. Are you affirming them? Are you seeing them? Are you acknowledging that, sister, I see you? Brother, I see you? We talked about quality time. Are you spending undivided time, attention with them? When you go on vacation, is it truly a vacation or is just another way for you to continue extension of what you do at home? Quality time, they need your attention. Then we talked about receiving gifts. Do you like the idea of receiving gift? Because it makes you, those little small presents makes you feel like you are always in their mind. They are always thinking about you. They're always thinking about ways to make you happy. Then we talked about acts of service. What do you do? Acts of service say you share your time with them. You give up your time. What do you do to help your partner? What do you do to make her job less? What do you do to lessen her burden? And finally, physical touch. Physical touch is about the touch, the physical connection, and the physical closeness. How do you express love, my uniques? How? Remember to go watch the video, Love Languages. And now I have broken them down into 5 different videos. My sister, my brother, this is a challenge to you, and this is a challenge to me. Let us rise up as uniques. Let us rise up in our relationships, in our marriages, and say, you know what? If I didn't know it before, with these videos, excuse me. If I didn't know it before, with these 5 videos broken down into 5 different love languages, I now know what each one represents. I now know what is demanded of me in each one. I'm going to take my time. I didn't know, let the past be past. I didn't know about it before. But now that I know, remember what I always tell you guys, when we know better, we do better. Now that I know, I'm going to sit down and figure out, what is my spouse's love language? What is Nelson's love language? How does he receive love? What is his number one point? What is his second priority? What is his third priority? What is his fourth priority? And what is his fifth priority? And how do I go about giving him these love languages? How do I go about expressing love to him using these love languages? This is the only way we are going to make our marriages thrive. This is the only way we are going to create a conducive environment where our marriages are going to be blissful, going to thrive, and going to grow. Remember, now that we know better, let us go out there and do better. Let us take a little bit of time. When at your work, you take time to know the routines in your work. At your job, you take time to know what is required of you. In that business, you take time to know all the state laws concerning that business. In your church, where you are a church leader, you take time to know the do's and don'ts of the church. In your friendship at work with your colleagues, you take time to know the do's and the don'ts in that relationship. Why is it that when it comes to marriage, we never take time to get to know each other? Take time to study who you are married to. Take time to get to know who you are in a relationship with. Because when you get to know them, then you be in a better position to give them exactly what they want from you. And they, in return, will be in a better position to give you what you want in return. Remember to give us a thumbs up, share this video, and please subscribe to my channel. I need you to come and join my family. I need you to come and join my family. You are beautifully and wonderfully made by God. That is why you are unique. Be kind to yourself and to each other. Mwah. Love you guys. Bye bye.